Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing so well. So here in Melbourne we have been in lockdown for a good 6 months. So today's video is going to be a post-lockdown makeup tutorial. So this is going to be a look that you can literally chuck on and go out shopping or grab brunch with your girlfriends or whatever the heck it is that you want to do post-lockdown. This is the look for that. We're going to keep it really simple, really glowy, very skin focused, very natural on the eyes. And I'm going to show you guys how to deal with your eyebrows when they're as overgrown as mine. I've actually been growing them out because I usually do them on my own, but I've actually been growing them out because I actually think I want to get them done by someone else post-lockdown. I really want to get them laminated. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to kind of fake a nice brow. So if you guys want to see this video, please stick around and enjoy. Okay, so as always, first things first is skin. I always start with my skin. Good skincare is the most important step to having a good glowing makeup base. So I've actually introduced a new product to my skincare routine, and it is the Sensori Plus Clarifying and Strengthening Serum in Oil. I have always loved serums for my skin. I have very dry skin, as you guys know, so I thought it would be the perfect time to introduce a serum to my routine. If you've never heard of Sensori Plus before, they are an innovative Australian beauty and wellness brand. They have absolutely amazing products. So if you haven't checked them out, definitely do, but a little info on the serum in oil. So this is the beautiful box it comes in, and I'm gonna unbox it to show you guys what it looks like. Comes with a little information booklet. And I really want you guys to see this close up because you can literally see. Do you see that line? That is literally like the line of the serum in oil. So the thing that is so unique about this product is that it's a biphase formula, which is a blend of probiotic kombucha and prebiotic artichoke in the water phase, which seeds the skin with good bacteria, balanced with soothing hemp seed oil in the oil phase, which reduces micro-inflammation and flare-ups. To be honest, before discovering this product, I had never even heard of like probiotic kombucha being an ingredient in a product. Like I never knew the benefits that it had to your skin. And if you didn't know, the benefits of probiotic kombucha is that it improves the skin's health by reinforcing its protective shield and balances the skin's microbiological environment. Also, the prebiotic artichoke, which I have also never heard of, which fascinated me so much, that provides a healthy environment, allowing the probiotics to thrive on the skin. And lastly, the hemp seed oil nourishes, soothes, and enhances the skin's moisture barrier and helps reduce redness and irritation. I also want to add that it's free from sulfates and paraben and is vegan and cruelty-free. So before I apply this to the skin, I'm just going to give it a nice, good shake. Make sure that those oils are mixing together. And I'm just going to take the dropper. And I'm very generous with my oils, so I'm going to add a generous amount. And it feels so nice on the skin. And my dry areas, I can already feel are just soaking it up, but it's not a serum that feels super heavy on the skin. It feels really light and just glides beautifully. Now I'm just gonna let that soak into my skin, and I'm going to move on to my brows. Now my brows are very, very unruly, very grown out. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna take a spoolie, I'm gonna brush all my brow hairs up. Now I don't hate how overgrown they've become because I want that really natural fluffy looking brow, which is why I wanna get them laminated so bad. So I'm taking this new product by Benefit. This is the first time I'm using it actually. And it is called the Brow Micro Filing Pen. That wants to focus. So the brush for this is really, really cool. It's like a fork type of thing. And I remember using a product similar to this by Anastasia Beverly Hills many years ago, but it didn't have so many points. But I love this because I feel like it's going to give me a really natural brush strokes in my brows, which is what I want. So I'm just going to grab a mirror that I can actually see through, and I'm just going to, I guess, mainly focus this on the ends of my brows. Wow, I really like this so far. I'm going to do a little bit in here because because I just feel like it needs to be filled up a little bit. I forgot to mention I'm in the color medium brown. And I'm probably just gonna leave it at that. And then I'm going to grab my Gimme Brow and I'm gonna use the Gimme Brow to set that in place. So just brush all the brow hairs up. And if you don't like that super fluffy brow look, take your spoolie and once you've set your brows, just slightly push the brow hairs down. I just wanna clean, I'm not too fussed about the top of my brow, but I really just wanna clean underneath and just sharpen out my inner corner of the brow. So I'm gonna take some concealer. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer because I really wanna give that another shot today. And I'm gonna just clean that up ever so slightly. I like that really natural blown out look, as I'm pretty sure I've just mentioned 2 or 3 times. So just like that, I'm actually really loving my brows all grown out. And I think they're going to look so bloody good when I laminate them. As excited as I am to do that, I'm so nervous because I've never actually had anyone do my brows before. So the reason I clean them up with a little bit of concealer is because I feel like it just neatens up the hairs a little bit. Obviously it's not going to completely get rid of them. Like look at my unibrow, I'm getting really fluffy. I don't know if you picked up on camera, but really fluffy in the middle. So I can't wait to actually get them done properly. So what I'm gonna do now is with that same concealer, I like it because it's quite light. I'm just gonna chuck a little bit onto my eyelids. I don't want to overdo this because I don't want this to be full glam. This is literally just to chuck on to run out of the house ASAP as soon as this dang lockdown is over and go grab a coffee, go grab brunch, go shopping, whatever it is that your heart desires, you're gonna go do. And we're not gonna waste time sitting here for hours doing your makeup. And for those of you who don't know, and I've got a lot of international followers here in Melbourne, we have been in lockdown for pretty much 6 months. We have been in stage 4 for like, since July. So what is that? July, August, September, we're going into October. So for nearly 4 months. And that means we pretty much can't go anywhere. We can't go past 5 kilometers of our homes. So it's been really difficult for us all. But you know, doing our best to stay positive, even though it is super hard. I'm gonna set that in place with some powder. And for eyeshadow, keeping it very simple. I'm pretty sure I've done this in like an everyday makeup tutorial. This is gonna be my go-to look post-lockdown, and this is what I'm gonna do when I go out shopping and brunching with my daughter, because that is literally the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pack our shit and we're gonna go brunch and we're gonna go shopping, just us, mama and daughter. So I'm taking the Jennifer Lopez and Inglot bronzer and just running that through my crease. You guys know how I do. I keep it very natural and simple. I love applying a bronzer in the crease because I just feel like it emphasizes the eye. And I'm actually also applying this to the lid. I want to give the whole eye some dimension, but just like a slight amount of color, you know. I'm going to go into the Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm going to take a mixture of these 2 colors up here. So in the top row, the 3rd and 4th. That is a nice little mix. I'm going to skip the liner and I'm going to apply mascara. So I'm not even going to apply any lashes. I'm just going to go pretty heavy on mascara. I'm applying my favorite mascara, which is the Benefit Roller Lash. And oh, you're going to pack that baby on. I'm going to start at the root and wiggle up to the ends. So lashes did. For foundation, I'm going to use something different. You guys know I don't like to go too heavy these days. So I'm going to try the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I haven't used this before, but I wanted to try it out, you know, test it out before I actually wear it out. Oops, I just dropped the lid. This is the shade M70. I think I might mix it with M55. So let me just chuck that on. is a little bit dark, so M55 is definitely lighter. So just like that. Been pretty generous here, but that's gonna coat my whole face. And the serum's pretty much sunken into my skin now, so it's left a really beautiful glow. So I definitely can see that it's gonna peep through. This foundation smells so nice. I do have to say though, it is a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit more like a CC cream. But you can still see my skin through it, so I like it so far. And just pressing that all in with a dry beauty blender. I don't remember the last time I used a damp beauty blender. And again, when was the last time I actually wore makeup? I don't even remember. Next is bronzer. I am going to take a cream bronzer. This is the Fenty Beauty Butter Biscuit Bronzer. It's a cream. Taking it on my favorite Huda Beauty contour brush. I am going to bronze up my face. So I want to keep this look really bronzy. That's just a vibe these days. So I am going to skip the blush today and just really focus on the bronzer. Okay, so for concealer, I'm taking the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I haven't used this since my e.l.f. versus Tarte video, so I'm excited. I really want to give this another chance. I really want it to work. I just believe in it. And I'm just going to blend that in with my foundation brush. It really does look so good. Like I can't even. I'm not gonna bake my makeup today though, because I just want to see if it sets differently. And next I'm just going to set it in place. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. I have been stuffing up my words so much today. I don't know what's wrong with me. My airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 1. And I'm gonna take it on another dry beauty blender. And I'm gonna press that in. So not baking, but still making sure I have that same lasting effect as baking. I'm gonna mix it up and take shade 2 just to darken it, because I think that was a little bit light. Here I am thinking that I'm tanned and like I've seen the sun, when realistically for the last 6 months I've been indoors. So not as tan as I usually am, you know, lacking that vitamin D. So just gotta darken that up, set the nose a little bit, just a light. On the forehead and chin, and huzzah. So I'm picking up that Jennifer Lopez Inglot bronzer again, and I'm going to use that to, of course, bronze my face. I want to keep this look looking very glowy, very tan, you know, to give that illusion that I've been to the Maldives or something. So lockdown has made me delirious on a whole other level. But I don't think I should have set my face with powder yet, because the highlighter I want to use is actually a cream one. And I've had it for a while, I just never used it, but I've always just been dying to use it, so I'm going to use it today. And it's by Chisanga. It's the, I don't even know what it's called. Oh, it's called the 24 Hour Ray Beam Cream. This is what it looks like. So you basically just push it out, I think. Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool. So I remember when I saw this in Sephora overseas, it just looked like, I can't even explain it. It was just so sun-kissed and just such a natural looking highlight. I had to have it. So here I am chucking it on top of my already powder set face, and let's see how it goes. Ooh, it blends so nicely. Not bad, not bad. I would, however, recommend you do this before you set your face with powder, because it would blend a lot better. So my forehead is looking, I think my doorbell just rang. I'll have to wait. That actually worked out so nicely, but because I went over the bronzer, I feel like it's just making it look a little bit choppy. So I'm just gonna add a bit more bronzer just to blend the two together a lot better. For lips, I want to keep it pretty standard neutral, I'm taking, I think I'm gonna take this color. This is by Bite Beauty, and it's called a Power Move Cream Matte Lip Crayon. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't read it properly, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says, and it's the shade Amaretto. I wanted just like a bit of a darker lip liner, so I'm taking this one by Mecca Max. It's the shade Classy, and I'm just going to use the slightly darken up the outer line of the lip. But that's lips done. I added another coat of mascara to my lashes just to lift them up a little bit more, because I sometimes find the first coat kind of brings them down a little bit. That's just with my lashes, because my lashes are quite droopy, but don't you worry, I have booked in my lash lift for the end of October. It was the first appointment I booked. So this, my loves, is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and if you did enjoy this video, please give me a massive thumbs up and subscribe, because that would really help me a lot. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.